Hi everyone, it's Evangeline here at etrailer.com, and today we are looking at the Kuat NV 2.0 here on our 2019 Chevrolet Bolt EV. Now this is an awesome bike rack. It has all the nice premium features. It can carry heavy electric bikes, and I think it's personally one of the prettiest bike racks out there. Now one of its features is that it can tilt away, and to do so you pull on this lever over here, and that drops down to a stop. And you would tilt it away so that you can access your hatch. So as you can see, there's plenty of clearance between the door and our bike, allowing us to get into our trunk, maybe grab our helmets, our bags, our water, all without having to take our bikes off, which is nice. It makes life a little bit easier. To bring your bike rack up, all you need to do is lift up and it snaps into place. Now this has a weight capacity of 60 pounds per bike, so if you have your heavy electric bikes, this will work with that. It also has these cradles over here that can fit almost 5 inches, so if you have your thick fat tire bikes, this will work with that too. Now the way our bike is mounted to this bike rack is by this wheel strap over here on this end. Then on the other end we have this wheel mount. And the wheel mount is nice because then we can carry like our carbon frame bikes. Like if you had a frame mount, this wouldn't work as well because that might warp it. If you had a step-through bike, so if you have a step-through electric bike, this will work really well with that. Now if you want to dismount your bike, what you need to do is press this lever, pull this strap out, and then go over to the front. Hold on to your bike as you do so, keep it supported. As you press this button, lift up on that wheel clamp, push that out of the way. Another thing to note is you only need to lift your bike up a little bit to clear the bike rack and not over a mast, which other bike racks have, and I like this style a lot. As you put these straps back, let's take a look at them real quick. So these wheel straps have this nice lining underneath them that helps protect your bike's wheel, and they ratchet down to secure them. At each tray, you also have this cable lock that can wrap around your bike and keep things locked. All of these locks are key-to-like, so you only need one key to use the whole system. Now the wheel clamp right over here also ratchets down to secure your bike, which is nice as it keeps everything together and it's very easy to use. Now when you do have a bike rack on your vehicle, there is some length added to it. Let's see exactly how much here on our Bolt EV. From the back bumper, right over there to the end of our bike repair stand, it sits at 31 inches. So that's a fair amount of length, but just something to keep in mind when you are driving around town and you want to park into a tight spot or back into your garage. As for ground clearance, we have it here. At the end, it sits at 19 inches, and over by the shank, we have a ground clearance of 9¼ inches. Now, ground clearance is something to think about when you're going up a steep incline, like a driveway or a hill. You can also fold this bike rack up. To do so, go back to this lever over here, pull that lever, and then lift it up, and it snaps into place in the folded up position. Let's take some measurements with it folded up from our back bumper again, and now the furthest point is by our anti-roll knob, and it's 13 inches. Big difference compared to when it was folded down. You definitely want it in this position when you're driving around town. Also, with it folded up, you can use the bike repair stand, which is a nice feature. Let's take a look at the closest point between the bike rack and our car. So it's over here by the bumper and the wheel mount. We have 3 inches of clearance. Now another thing about this bike rack is, since you have it locked in with that anti-roll knob, it's really sturdy, and that's the closest it's going to get to your vehicle. The way this is mounted to our car, this one has a 2-inch solid shank. Now this fits into our 2-inch hitch receiver. If you have an 1¼ hitch receiver, you can also use it with that. Just make sure to get the version that has an 1¼ inch. shank. This also comes with a hitch lock. This is key to your cable locks, and it's a tool-free install, meaning you just need to pop it in, tighten it down with this anti-rattle knob, and that sets it into your hitch, and you don't need to use any tools. Now, while we're over here, you can see how it has this lever that you can use your foot just to step on it, which is nice when you're holding a bike and makes it a lot easier to use. So my final thoughts about this bike rack is I like how it works. I like how it looks. It comes in 2 different colors, gray as well as metallic black. And my favorite thing is how you can tilt it away so that you can access the hatch here on your Chevrolet Bolt EV. So that was a look at the Kuat NV 2.0 here on our 2019 Chevrolet Bolt EV.
First, we'll take it onto our slalom course. This will show you the side-to-side action, such as making turns or evasive maneuvers. Now we're at the alternating speed bumps. This will show you how it looks driving on uneven pavement or potholes. Finally, we're at the solid speed bumps, which simulates going into your driveway or parking lots.